What's up, everybody? Welcome to our brand new podcast, Cut the Nonsense. I'm joined by my co-host, Rob Bastow. You want to start us off?
I'll start off right away by saying we're probably talking about the two worst football teams in the NFL right now. I'm not going to touch too much on the Carolina Panthers quarterback just yet. Um, I think Bryce Young has a lot of heart, but I think that the team itself is very bad. I think they're garbage, actually.
I agree.
And the Bears themselves, I mean, Zion, you could agree or not, but they are one of those organizations that just like they may win a ring back in the 80s, but they are terrible. They are
Oh,
just
I
so
agree. I agree.
mismanaged.
Management, it sucks. They handle every quarterback wrong. Poor Justin Fields,
Ah,
man. Poor Justin Fields. Poor
I
Caleb
know.
Williams. I mean,
That's more than I know. I know. I, if he goes there, if he really does go there, Godspeed.
yep. All right. So this is our prediction segment. So who do you have? Give me a reason too.
Okay, so for that game, I obviously will go with the Bears. I know it sounds like I just shit on them, but um, you know, I don't know what Carolina really is working with. I think they have Adam Thielen. I don't even know if
They
he's
do.
playing.
They do. He
Oh,
is.
okay. And that's how little it shows because, their offensive line is terrible. Okay. So the poor young man, um, Bryce Young, he can't even throw the ball, right? He's a little bit smaller statured. He can't even probably, you know what I mean?
I
So,
will. I will give you news as of today. Justin Fields is not playing Thursday. He's not playing. It's going to be Tyson Baggett. I believe that's
okay.
his name. Is this their
Tyson
backup?
Baggett, yeah. All right, so then maybe I have a little bit more faith, and that is no shade yet at Justin Fields. We will talk about that in a couple minutes, but I love it, and I don't want anybody to think I don't like Justin Fields, the athlete. I do. I just think he is wrong for Chicago.
He is.
My prediction, though, I do have the Bears winning probably 21 to 10, um, because I just don't see Carolina. They may win one game this season, if
Yeah,
that.
they won their one already. Um,
Oh, they did.
yeah,
Who'd they
the
beat? I didn't even know
Texans.
that.
Texans, I think they beat the Texans.
That's crazy.
It
You
is.
know what's funny? I didn't even like bat an eye thinking about it because okay, so they got their one. Then
Yep,
that's it.
they do. Bears have two right now. Um,
I think
yeah,
the Giants have what?
Panthers 1 and
Two.
7, Bears 2 and 7, Giants also 2 and 7. So as of right now,
So are the
but
Patriots.
yeah, true, true, true. But you have to remember, like upcoming for the draft, Panthers traded the Bears their first round pick. So
That's true.
that's
That
probably
is
gonna
true.
be number one. Maybe the Cardinals. They also have a 1 and 7 record. One
I
and
mean, look,
six, 1 and 7, 1 and 6. But
I
we'll
see
get
the
into them later.
yeah. I was gonna say about the Panthers. They they shit themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you give up your number one pick or number what was it? Number one, correct?
First
And
rounder, yeah.
first rounder, and right now they really don't have a leg to stand on.
No,
It's going to take a couple of years.
they're gonna be relying on free agency way heavier than
Heavily,
a lot of other
heavily.
teams, and I don't know that it's gonna. Maybe for their defense, it might pan out for defense. A lot of the times, it doesn't on offense.
No,
Uh,
it'll. They need a defense though.
yeah.
That's evident as well.
Um, so for me, I think the Panthers have a few bright spots. I've never been the biggest Bryce Young fan. I think he will develop. I think he'll be average or to above average at some point in his career. Right now, very below average. Definitely progressing a lot slower than CJ Stroud, pick number 2 overall.
Yeah,
Um, there
that's
are
a stud.
there are a few bright spots. Adam Thielen he's looked pretty good this year for him. Their running back, Chuba Hubbard. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. I have him on my fantasy team. Um, he's stud. He's a good back. You want him in the backfield along with Miles Sanders because they have Miles Sanders and Chuba Hubbard back there. Miles Sanders has been injured, so Chuba's been
Right.
getting a lot more playing time. He's been a bright spot. Their defense, obviously Brian Burns, he's been great.
Yeah.
Um, but going into my prediction, I do have the Bears winning a little bit higher than you, 27-17.
Okay.
For the single fact, Carolina lets up 28.3 points a game.
That's
Like,
that's
you
an
can't.
unreal stat. I was looking at that.
Yeah, they let up 310 passing yards a game. I just don't. The defense doesn't get it done. They don't get to the quarterback very often. Um, even with the Bears having a backup quarterback in, he proved himself against the Raiders that he can be a backup. He proved he can put up some points. I know the Bears defense isn't much better. They're letting up 27 a game, 26.9. But I do think that the Bears will get it done 27-17.
That's a good prediction.